Hello guys, I am Karold Llanillo and today I am starting a new series called Python with me. So in this series we are gonna learn and discover Python starting from the basics. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and of course like my Facebook page at facebook.com/coloredproductions.
Okay guys, welcome back to Python with me. So we are already now on our part 5. So this will be the Boolean values and conditional execution. So let's now proceed to the part 1 of the experiment. So the scenario is using one of the comparison operators in Python, write a simple 2-line program that takes the parameter n as input, which is an integer, and prints false n is less than 100 and true if n is greater than or equal to 100. So don't create any if blocks. Test your code using the data we provided you. So I'll be showing the test data with the sample input and the expected output. So let us now proceed to the experiment. So I'll be using n as the variable. So this will be the integer. This will be an integer, then input, then enter a value for n. Don't forget the double parenthesis, and then print n is if it's greater or than or equal to 100. So this will be the command for it to be true. So the numbers greater than or equal to 100 will be true, and the less than will be false. So let's try running it. So according to the test data, 55 must be false. Okay, let's try another one. 99 is false. Another one, 100 is true, and then plus 1, 2, 3 must be true. So we are already done to the part 1 of our video. So on that, let's now proceed with the part 2. For our part 2, the scenario is Spatifilum, more commonly known as peace lily or white sail plant, is one of the most popular indoor houseplants that filters out harmful toxins from the air. Some of the toxins that it neutralizes include benzene, formaldehyde, and ammonia. So imagine that your computer program loves these plants. Whenever it receives an input in the form of the word Spatifilum, it involuntarily shouts to the console the following string: Spatifilum is the best plant ever. Write a program that utilizes the concept of conditional execution, takes a string as input, and prints the sentence, yes, Spatifilum is the best plant ever. That is if the word Spatifilum that is inputted is in uppercase. If it's in lowercase, it will print, no, I want a big Spatifilum. Then otherwise, it will print Spatifilum, not the plant that we input. So let's get started with the coding. So I'll be putting plant as our variable. So input your plant. So you'll be inputting your plant here. So let's make a if plant is equal to Spatifilum. So look at this one, Spatifilum with the uppercase. Then don't forget the colon here. Then print, yes, Spatifilum is the best plant ever. Okay. Then elif, another if condition. Elif plant with, let's just copy this one, but with the lowercase. And if lowercase Spatifilum colon print no, I want a big Spatifilum. Okay, that's correct, I think. Then otherwise this will be the else. Print Spatifilum not, then insert the plant that we will be inputting. Is that correct? Oh, let me see. Let's try to run it. Okay, it's correct. So let's try Spatifilum. It must be, yes, Spatifilum is the best plant ever. Oh, sorry. I put a backslash there. So another one. Spatifilum. Yes, Spatifilum is the best plant ever. So another one. So as you can see, I accidentally put a backslash here. That's why it showed the Spatifilum, not Spatifilum with a backslash. Okay, so let's try Spatifilum with a lowercase. It must show, no, I want a big Spatifilum. Okay, alright, so that's correct. So let's try another one. Let's make what plant? Let's try let's try inputting my name. Okay, so of course I'm not a plant. Alright, so Spatifilum, not Karold. Okay, so that's it for part 2. Then now let's now proceed to part 3. For the part 3, this will be the if-else instruction. So the scenario is, once upon a time there was a land of milk and honey, inhabited by happy and prosperous people. The people paid taxes, of course. Their happiness had limits. The most important tax, called the personal income tax, or PIT for short, had to be paid once a year. So that's annually, and was evaluated using the following rule. If the citizen's income was not higher than 85,528, the tax was equal to 18% of the income minus 556 thalers and 2 cents. If the income was higher than this amount, the tax was equal to 14,839 thalers and 2 cents plus 30% or 32% of the surplus over 85,528 thalers. So I will be putting that one on our code as the formula for our taxes. So let's try doing it. So I'll be putting the income as our variable. Let's make it a float. Input, enter the annual income. Then let's put a condition. If income is less than or equal to 85,528, then colon, tax is equal to 18%, so that's 0.18, then the income minus 556.2 cents. Else, this is wrong, so this must be equal. Else tax is 14,839.2 plus, is that correct? Wait, I'm just gonna check. Alright, 14,839 and 2 cents plus 32%, it's 0.32 times income minus 85,520. So it said that we'll be using the round tax 0 if tax is less than or equal than 0, that tax is equal to 0. Then print the tax is, then tax tailors. Okay, are there any errors here? Let's try. Alright, there is an error, so we forgot to put a comma here. Let's try running it. Okay, so enter the annual income. So the sample input, let's try 10,000, 10, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Tax is 1244.0 tailors. That's correct. How about 100,000? 100, 1, 2, 3 must be 19470.0. Okay. How about negative 100? Must be 0.0. Okay. That is correct. So let us now proceed with the part 4. Okay. So for the part 4, this is the if else statement. The scenario is, as you surely know, due to some astronomical reasons, years may be leap or common. The former are 366 days long, while the latter are 365 days long. Since the introduction of the Gregorian calendar in 1582, the following rule is used to determine the kind of year. If the year number is divisible by 4, it's a common year. Otherwise, if the year isn't divisible by 100, it's a leap year. Otherwise, if the year number isn't divisible by 400, it's a common year. Otherwise, it's a leap year. So, I'll be showing the test data so you can see the sample input and the expected output. So, let's now proceed with the coding. So, I'll be using year as the variable. So, this will be an integer, of course, input. Then, enter a year. Let's try this one. Double parenthesis. So let's try to put if year is less than 1582. Of course, if it's less than 1582, so put a space. If it's less than 1582, then it will print not within the Gregorian calendar period. Then another if, which will be elif year. If the year is divisible by 4, this will be percent sign. So I mean, if the year is not divisible by 4, so I'll be using, so it will be false. So 0. Remember that I use this code, the exclamation mark and the equal. Then print common year. Then another elif year. If it's not divisible by 100, and 0, then colon, print, I think this is leap year. Is that correct? Is that leap year? Okay, that's correct. Then another elif year. If it's not divisible by 400, 0, print common year. Is that correct? If it's 400, common year too. Okay. Then otherwise it will be a leap year. So it's just a not within the Gregorian calendar period or a leap year or just a common year. So I think this is already good enough. So let's try to run it. Okay, that's good. So according to the test data, let's try to put the year 2000. So it's a leap year. So how about 1999? It's a common year. So how about if it's less than 1582? This one. So let's try to put 1580, not within the Gregorian calendar period. So we are already done. So for the part 5, this will be the while loop. So the scenario is a junior magician has picked a secret number. He has hidden it in a variable named secret number. He wants everyone who run his program to play the guess the secret number game and guess what number he has picked for them. Those who don't guess the number will be stuck in an endless loop forever. Unfortunately, he does not know how to complete the code. Your task is to help the magician complete the code in the editor in such a way so that the code will ask the user to enter the integer number. We'll use a while loop. We'll check whether the number entered by the user is the same as the number picked by the magician. If the number chosen by the number is different than the magician's secret number, the user should see the message, "Haha, you're stuck in my loop," and be prompted to enter a number again. If the number entered by the user matches the number, then it will show, "Well done, Muggle, you are free now." Okay, so let us now start using or doing the part 5, which is the while loop. So it said that we must use the secret number as the variable. Then it is 77. So I just copy what they provided here. So this will be print. Okay, so that is I think this is the welcome message for the game. So welcome to my game. Okay, what is the secret number? So putting x integer input, enter your guess here. Okay, then while this say we must also use the while. So if it's not equal to the secret number, okay, so if x is not equal to the secret number, print haha. I'll just copy this one. Oh, you're stuck in my loop. Stuck in my loop. Okay, is that correct? And then x integer, another one. So if it's wrong, it will show, "Haha, you're stuck in my loop," and then it will prompt to input another guess. So the number of tries will be unlimited here because we have not set the number of trials. Enter your guess here. So that's it. And then I just put print well done, Magal, you are free. So that's it. Let's try to run this code if it's correct. Oh, what is the so I forgot to put a parenthesis here, so that's the error here. And then I think I also forgot to put the colon. So I think this will already run. So that's the purpose of the experiment. It's to try whether you are correct or wrong, and to check if you have mistakes. Okay, so that's it. You already got it. So this is the welcome message. So what is the secret number? So let's try using the sample data, or let's try, for example, let's put 777. That is the secret number. Okay, well done, Magal, you are free. Now let's try another one. Let's put 666. Okay, so you're stuck in my loop. Enter your guess here. So this is another try. So 678, right? Well, so as you know, it will be unlimited trials, and okay, until we reach the number 777. Okay, well done, Magal, you are free. So that's it for the experiment. So don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and that's it for our experiment, or part 5. So that's it. Thank you.